Shang-Chi! Further perpetuating the stereotype that all Asians know martial arts. See, I didn't get to snap him in because we're just hanging out doing kind of a chill stream, and we got this thing here, this rap article. You want to read this rap article? It's all they're talking about. Well, actually, who the hell are you? Why are you here?
I'm Rob Robot Shlomo, and you know what? And I've never seen a movie about an Asian man who grew up in a wealthy family and has a dead father.
Are you sure? Because isn't that every movie that they've had recently about? No.
Yeah, pretty much. At least Enter the Dragon, it was his dead sister. He was trying to avenge.
Oh, they're just ripping off the old good ones?
No, that's all they do.
Oh. So
why am I supposed to care about Shang-Chi again?
I don't know. I mean, it looks fine. Like, I keep hearing reasonable reviews of it, but then you see these articles, and I'm like, Shang-Chi wins over early critics as a triumph and fiercely Asian American superhero film.
Not just Asian American, fiercely Asian American.
Fiercely. Didn't they cancel or try to cancel Awkwafina, one of the stars of this, for doing what was it, black scent, quote unquote?
You know.
That's one of I did a video on that recently. Yeah, they tried to cancel Awkwafina. Well, first off, her name's Awkwafina.
Well, every time you say it,
AWKWIFINA.
Yeah, she's sold her naming rights to whatever it is, Nestle or whoever, Coke or Pepsi, whoever sells.
Probably
Aquafina.
Nestle that owns Aqua. Or is that Dasani? Maybe that's who she'll fight, huh? Or no, Fuji. Fuji's the better one. She'll be fighting Fuji. Because Asian stereotypes. Fuji water is actually really good. What brand of water do you like best?
Whatever comes out of the tap.
You're not like, well, if I'm buying bottled water anyway, I'm gonna buy the good one.
I usually get Poland Spring if I buy bottled water. I've always said, and we're getting totally off subject. How weird is it we're paying something that falls from the sky?
Because you're paying for the privilege of having it delivered, purified, bottled up individually. Because I'd rather talk about water now than this. Because when all they're giving me, I don't even know where my mouse is. When all you're giving me is Asian American superhero film, well, then I'm like, okay, if I say anything bad about it, you'll call me a racist.
Mm-hmm.
No, really.
You say anything good about it, you'll be called a shill.
Yeah, if I like it, then I'll be called a shill or a traitor, or This is what they're doing in this article. I see what they're doing here. All right. Along with praising the grounded action scenes, yada, 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 best villain, if Marvel has thus far made slow progress in developing solo adventures, for its many superheroes of color, it takes another successful stride, if not quite as sizable as Black Panther, with Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, a film that builds simultaneously on the lexicon of 50 years of Hong Kong action films and the thematic boilerplate of MCU origin stories. So they're trying to make this the big movement in the community, I think. Is that what they're trying for?
Yeah, they're trying to make this a big movement. Listen, the movie audience that this was geared towards, the Chinese market, they don't want to see this crap.
Well, that's the thing. I think it's going to do well. I think a lot of people are going to like it. I think it's probably going to be better than... I mean, I have no expectation with this, so it'll probably be at least enjoyable, and it'll be at least as enjoyable as Captain Marvel probably to watch. I don't even know if I'm going to watch it or not. I think it'll at least be as enjoyable.
At least as enjoyable as Captain Marvel?
Maybe. Huh?
At least as enjoyable as Captain Marvel? That you're setting the bar very low.
I know. I feel like... Well, hey, I gave Captain Marvel a higher score than Endgame, though. Because of the cat. Does this have a cute? This has a cute, right?
Nope.
I don't think it does.
It doesn't have a cute. I keep seeing plushies at the stores. I mean, I've been seeing them for the past 7 or 8 months now. Has it been about a year since we've been seeing Shang-Chi toys? They've been just collecting dust. And I've seen a few of them on clearance, but no, I think they're going to try and do that. But there's a big difference here. I mean, like with Black Panther, you could be rooting for, oh, Wakanda forever. You'd be rooting for the whole nation, right? If I'm understanding it correctly, it was like you're cheering for the whole country, right? And you could get behind this movement, and it's literally about an African nation, But like this, it just is like, okay, it's about a guy, and he does some cool kung fu stuff and martial arty things, and there's a dragon or something. I don't think it's going to be this giant movement that they want it to be.
No, because it's like you said, it's Asian stereotype, man.
Well, maybe it'll surprise us. Maybe it'll be, maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be halfway decent.
Stop waiting for Shang-Chi. Stop wanting Shang-Chi to be good, you traitor. Yeah. I was reading that in the chat.
Who said that? Stop wanting Shang-Chi?
Somebody's trying to be funny.
Okay.
If it's a decent movie, if it's like maybe a 7 out of 10, I think it's going to fail hard. And if it's a great movie, I think a lot of people are going to be skeptical.
Yeah.
And if it's a bad movie, you're going to be called racist for not liking it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's all I have to say about Shang-Chi. They're trying to make it a big yay diversity or something. I don't care anymore. I'm not gonna shun it for it. I have no opinion of that. That is what they're trying and attempting to do. And if people want to go to the theater and see that, then great. If not,
be my guest.
Talk about water. We're gonna talk about Fuji water being the best water. I'm Mecha. And he's a tap water guy. Don't go anywhere.
City Gin for me.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
I've got a headache this big, and it's got Excedrin written all over it.